I think we are live.
Hello.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to another fun night on Ron Unconditional Love Tarot. Say hi to my awesome guest. Fun night on Oops, give me a second. Love Tarot. Say hi to my awesome guest. One night on Unconditional Love Tarot. There, I cut it off. Just, I thought I put it on mute, but it didn't work. So now I put it on mute. Shut up. There you go. So say hi to my awesome guest, Purple Elephant Debbie H, and
Yay.
Gerald from Tarot Stash. So say hi.
Howdy.
Um, I got your question up here. It started up, JR. So I got your question. I have to watch the chat to go so fast. So welcome everybody. Purple Elephants, can you talk a little bit about yourself and how you got into YouTube and woo 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 woo?
I well, the woo part I
Yeah.
always had. It was always with me. But I pretended like I didn't have it for about 34 years. And so when things got real with the pandemic and all that, I found TarotTube.
Mm-hmm.
And uh, during that time, Allie was looking for people to do, Allie at Heart and Soul Connected was looking for people to um, come on and tell their story. And she was not just content creators, but also chatters. And so I consented to go on and tell my story and had been thinking that I needed to start a channel I had been pushed into starting a channel by my spirit team. And so I had not read cards in a really long time. So I picked them back up and started to practice and looked for an angle to find out what I could do that was different than everyone else was doing.
Mm-hmm.
And I decided on stories, that I can tell stories. And so I tell stories and I relate the story to a lesson and then the lesson to a card reading. And then I also do some live broadcasts, and Ron Unconditional Love was very first guest
Yeah.
on my channel. And so when I moved, I had Ron back to be my first guest again on my channel. And so that's where I am now.
That's where I saw you. Oh, I remember now.
And so
so
everybody should like and subscribe to Purple Elephant Deb H.
yeah.
Thank you,
Ring the
Gerald.
bell.
So if
It's
one of my
free.
moderators could put the link to Purple Elephant Debbie Cage in the chat and put the link to Gerald Tarot Stash. And now it's Tarot Stash to take the stage and tell a little bit about yourself and how long you've been doing this. Woo
Were you going to laugh at me, Deb?
No, I would never laugh at you, Gerald. I would laugh with you.
Yeah,
with me,
you.
yes.
Yeah,
but I would never laugh at you.
Right.
Unless
I've been, did you just snort, Deb?
I might have.
Okay, there we go. Oh my gosh. Oh, I've been reading tarot cards for 25 plus years.
Wow.
I am a confirmed tarot collector.
Yeah.
So I have a lot of tarot decks. Do not ask me how many I have because I don't know.
He's all decked out, folks. He's all decked out.
That's all I am all decked out. That is right. I love that.
Yeah. I hear so over 300.
It's definitely over 300. Wow. I bought 64 decks in the year 2020.
Oh my god. Jeez, that's a lot.
You know, I mean, yeah, it's crazy. However, and there ain't nothing wrong with that. I do like collecting tarot decks. I like reading tarot, and so on my channel, I've had it for just over 2 years. I used to have a knitting channel where I did knitting videos and blogging or vlogging, and then I'm I'm doing Tarot the Stash Way, where I'm talking about how I read tarot, and I do a variety of things. A lot of them are things like, for
Martha wants to know:
instance,
did you go broke buying that many, Gerald?
I did not. I did not, Marcia, because
Because,
I knew my limits and I purchased responsibly.
Oh
yeah,
yeah.
So there's that. But I do things like on Monday, Robin Toadstool Tarot is on, and we're doing what I call a deck casual, where we talk about a particular tarot deck that we have.
Okay.
And then like on Tuesday, I have Mark Spirit Whisper on for what I call a casual, because it's a chat that's casual.
Mm-hmm.
So, so I do a variety of things, and I most of my stuff is on Mondays and Tuesdays, and then I love being on other people's channels the rest of the time. And thank you, Ron, for inviting me.
You're welcome. It's been a while.
So,
and you do laugh
yes.
and learn. And
Oh,
I have a suggestion for you for a laugh and learn.
yes.
Boundaries. I have a very good friend that wants you to do boundaries.
Okay. I will. Okay. Well, and yeah, that's something else I do. I do a laugh and learn series where
Make
I
sure you
we
have a crayon like this to do boundaries.
there you go. Where it's just a great way to, okay, I want to learn something and
Yeah.
I want to enjoy it. So it's a laugh
Yeah.
and learn. And we
Yeah.
just did we just did the a cord cutting, a laugh and
Yes.
learn, and a magic tool talk. So
Yes.
you said setting boundaries?
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah,
I'm
that's a good
writing it
topic
down.
because I think everybody has issues with that
Uh,
sometimes. Yeah.
and yes, there's also the tea time with tarot sachet,
Yes.
There you
where
go.
it's don't
Those are
ask the
fun.
question if you can't handle the sass.
That's right.
And so tarot sachet is my drag personality, my drag persona. And then there's always the back and forth with Jamie and Gerald. And Deb was one of the recent people to ask us questions, where
That
it's
was so
just a
much
fun
fun.
little. It was great. It's just fun
That was so much fun.
to.
Lisa's reminding me that I have coffee talk, or it's turned into coffee or not talk, because my partner for that show is Dream Detective Kate, and she can't drink coffee anymore. It makes her unwell.
Yeah.
I will happily show up and drink her coffee for her.
That would be lovely if you would like to do that sometime.
You just let me know when, because
I'll have
I
my
can.
guides talk to your guides.
Yeah.
I think
I'll be collaborating with her later on in February.
With Kate,
Right now,
yes.
I'm
beautiful.
overwhelmed right now. So yeah.
Yeah. Well, and I think
Yeah.
our guides are already chatting.
They are. Tarot Sachet spills the tea.
She's terrible.
She does.
She does.
Okay.
She does.
So
Are
don't
are we
forget
going
to
too fast
subscribe
for
to
you,
these
Ron?
people. Pardon?
Are we going too fast for you?
Oh, I'm taking questions in the chat already. 6 up there. So
Ron's hanging on.
yeah, I'm
He's
hanging
hanging
on.
on.
Wait a minute.
Well, and Deb has had me on for a couple of times on her channel, and one of the great
Yes.
things is
Yeah.
it's great to have these conversations, and I really about various topics. And one of the things that I try to do is I try to watch chat and really
Mhm.
Yes.
and really engage, because
Yeah, I love
that's
that.
one of the things that I enjoy it, and I know you do too, Ron, and you too, Deb.
Yes.
So it's a lot of fun.
It is fun. And go ahead, Ron.
I was just going to say, I got JR's question, Leslie King, uh, got Tina, Paula, Joanne, and Steve.
Steve. Oh.
Yeah. So, besides that, somebody asked if it was only members only. There's no members. I don't put that. I could use it, but I don't put it. So,
And congratulations, Ron,
yeah,
on your 2,000
Yes.
subscribers.
thank you. Well, I had
Yes.
it just before Christmas, and I promised people I would do uh, uh, 2 free readings, and I took that StreamYard tool and I got to know how to use it, and I used it. So, guess what? I got first one that won was Avana Intuitive for 30 minutes with me free,
Oh,
and the second one was Arlene Fournier. If you see her in the chat, she also won the second one. So I'm
nice.
busy. I still have those 2 to do, and next week, since it's my birthday celebration, probably do a birthday celebration next Saturday because my birthday is on the 6th. But I might have KD Moonchild because her birthday is on the Friday, which is on the 3rd. So maybe
Mhm.
together. And I'm gonna try to get Linda G to come on.
Oh, that'll be nice.
Yeah, and you guys if you want to join. So let me know.
I love it. Monkey is trying to type
Yeah.
into the chat.
So I don't know if I missed anybody. Oh, yeah, I got Frosty Roxy. Frosty.
There's so many wonderful
Yeah,
people in the chat. It's good to see everybody.
yeah.
Yes.
Usually I say hi to everybody, but the chat is so.
And Kim has
Oh.
said happy early birthday.
Yes.
Yeah.
Happy birthday. Early birthday.
Well,
Maybe Tara Sachet would come on and sing happy birthday to you and then leave.
I think that would be wonderful.
yeah, that'd be great. I'm just gonna hold on to my ears.
Oh, listen to that.
No, I'm joking. I'm kidding.
Mhm.
No, I never heard you sing before. Not really.
It's not Gerald, it's Taro Sachet.
There you go.
That's a good point, Deb. That's a good point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm in my mind, you have 2 different voices for singing.
There you go. There you go. I appreciate it. What about other people watching? Do you have is your voice different in your mind than
And
one
what
that
actually
is
comes
loud?
out?
Yeah.
I'm sure it is.
Same here. Because I sang happy birthday people. I don't know. They didn't say anything, but they just laughed.
And I think I'm actually my out loud voice is nicer than my inside voice.
Definitely.
Yeah.
My outside voice is better than my inside voice, too.
Yeah. Yeah. My voice sounds so different when I hear it. Yeah, Beth. And Grace said definitely different voice.
Mhm.
Yeah. I actually do not like the sound of my voice, but that's okay. I'm used to it.
I guess so. You're all grown up now.
Yes. I have finished puberty.
Oh, good.
Hence the mustache.
There you go. We can sing happy birthday.
Tracy.
Tracy Ralph. It was my birthday a few days ago.
Tracy just had her birthday.
Oh,
Aww.
happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to you, Tracy Ralph.
There you go.
There you go.
We should like mix it up and do the beatbox and wiki. Oof, 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 oof.
Oof, oof, oof.
I just made you drop subscribers, Ron, with that.
Oh,
You're down to 1,000 subscribers now.
oh
Sorry,
my
everybody.
God. I'll have to go see Carol's stash after that to get it back up.
There you go. At least Monkey's not howling.
No, he
I have never heard him howl.
no way.
Have you howled?
Oh, I
at
heard
moon
him
with
the other
Monkey
day.
around?
What was he doing? He was
He was growling at his
Growling, yeah.
reflection.
You ever hear that monkey growl? I
And,
never.
and someone said it sounded like he was purring.
Yeah, that
Purring?
was.
Okay.
Yeah, because you did sound like that. So I have 12 questions. I think it's, well, that's about it. We'll start questions. Okay, let me see. JR, I'm climbing out of my comfort zone. Do you see the path I'm going on? And is this the change I need?
See, we suddenly got serious.
Hmm. Yeah. Well, I would say there is a change coming your way, except it's the part that you have a lot of stuff you gotta let go, and wherever you find yourself comfortable, happy, joyful.
Hey, Deb,
Yeah.
your shuffling is really loud, Deb.
I'm sorry. I will fix that.
Okay. What did you say, Ron? I missed it.
I forget. I only said that there's a change coming for JR, and that the change is part of letting go what doesn't serve you anymore, and doing stuff that makes that you happy in that space, finding these things or your comfortable space, what your heart is speaking to you. That's why um, I see coming down your path right now. It's the part that letting go. You're in a period of letting go stuff. You're in that period right now. So I didn't pull any
And
cards. Yeah. So,
well, and I have for JR, I actually have the Nine of Swords is you are climbing out of your comfort zone. Be careful not to overthink it because that's going to cause problems. And what the fun part of it is the fun part of it is the Seven of Cups. Thinking about those options. What could you do? Where could you go? Where does that path lead you? And then from there I have the Six of Pentacles, which is a lovely card, and it's about sharing. And I think the path that you're going to be putting out in front of you is one that is you're going to be working with a different set of people, and it's going to be mutually beneficial. You're going to be able to ask for help, but you're also going to be able to offer help. And perhaps it's something about balancing, information for people, helping to support them. And then I have the moon for you. So follow your intuition, and because your intuition's going to help you go down the right path, is what it feels like to me. So there you go.
So, and I got the Knight of Cups, creativity, inspiration, looking for that path. Then I got the Ace of Cups, that path, even though it's out of your comfort zone, it may bring you lots of things you want. I won't say everything you want, but a good deal of those things you're looking for, followed by the Ace of Wands. So
Wow.
I'm going to say that you are definitely on a good path, that inspiration and creativity is leading you down a path for change.
Mm-hmm.
So, JR, go for it.
Yeah, and I think that idea of the wheel there, that change, be careful. I mean, change is always hard, so you may be overthinking it. But I
Yes,
really love those two aces.
I
That
know.
just screams, yes, starting a new path, and it's going to be one that's emotionally fulfilling and
Yes.
creatively fulfilling. So
mhm.
There you go.
I picked cards besides that, and I got the Hermit card. So the Hermit card is doing the work inside. You're on that right now, letting go and feeling the changes that are coming. Okay. Then I got the Wheel of Fortune came out. So there's a change, a really big change coming your way. You got to go with the flow. Let it happen. Don't force it. Don't block it. Don't force it. Don't, like Gerald said, don't overthink it. Which is correct. Okay, let the message come through, because I got the Page of Wands, which is about receiving messages. Okay, the last card is the Ace of Swords, which indicates use your intuition. Let your heart speak to you. Uh, the universe is there to serve you and wants you to be comfortable, happy, and everything. Let it happen to you. So just breathe and let it happen. Sometimes we're pulled into different energies by their surroundings, the news, what's going on, or sometimes people that are around you. Don't let this uh, learn from that. It's an experience. Learn from that and let it go. Let go of that energy, because it doesn't serve you anymore. So I hope that resonated with you. And thank you for your question, Gerald.
Yeah. That was pretty fun.
Yeah, let me see. Where am I? Because I'm looking at all this stuff. I don't know where I am right now. I got 15 up there. I got to shut down the questions because we'll be here all night. We got already 15. I don't. We'll see how far we can get. So I don't want to be here all night. Sorry. Okay. So this is something to do this and read at the same time and do this and do that. Leslie King, if anyone can help me find my uh, what is that? EFTPOS card. That'd be great.
I don't know. But I think, Leslie, you're trying to find something. So okay.
Yeah, it must be.
It's like a debit card.
Is it? Yeah.
Is what Leslie said.
Somebody said, could that be a public transit card?
The person to ask for that isn't here, so I know somebody who's really good at finding lost things. Electronic funds transfer point of sale.
Oh, sale. Okay.
The closest I can. May I go?
Yeah, go ahead then, because I get the feeling she could have misplaced it, or I don't know. Go ahead.
It feels misplaced at home, because I was asking, is it at home? Is it at work? Is it at home? Is it at work? Or is it in the car? And then is it somewhere else? And the home message is the Queen of Swords. It feels like you were reorganizing stuff and you moved it around and it got slipped into a pile of stuff that's not normally where it should be. Somebody said it feels like it's in clothes.
Mm-hmm.
And so if you have a pendulum is a great way to actually do some searching for it. Is that what you do, Deb?
That's what I do. I drew some cards, and so I got At Home. That's Janet Frame, Toni Morrison, which is the the powers at play. So you could use a pendulum and be able to find it. That it's
Says you didn't check the laundry basket.
there will be clarity. My pendulum told me that it could be around your desk, like maybe in a waste paper basket, or like it fell off to the side, or
Yeah.
a drawer, or maybe around your desk, or some other enclosed kind of place like that. But if you have a pendulum, I would do that. I would use my pendulum to look for it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Check the inner pockets of a coat or something like that, or a purse, because it's one of those. Yeah, it's fallen where it does. It's one of those things, Deb, and you can check this. And Ron, what do you think? It feels like it's close to where it should be, but it's off by like a few inches.
A little
So if you
space.
put it on, if you put it in your wallet and you miss the wallet, it's one step over. So anyhow,
Or like I've had this happen. Linings in a bag will eat things. So if you're using a purse with a lining, check the lining.
Yeah. Ivana Intuitus said, I just saw that card between some cabinets, maybe slipped out of your purse and fell between them. And Leslie King does have several pendulums.
So use that pendulum and, be very specific. Walk around with your pendulum asking questions.
And I totally want you to go and search for it now and tell us where it is. Is it in your laundry room? Is it in your purse? Is it, in the trash can? So, and Leslie said, I've had things disappear below linings before.
There you go. There you go.
So, yeah. But the other thing is if you believe in the fairies or the fae, put up a little saucer of some honey and some shiny things and say, this is for you. Please return that card. I need that. So
yes.
What I did when I do some stuff, I sometimes you have to calm down first of all, your mind and everything. Then breathe. I found things after I went to bed because I asked, and where was the last place I was, where it could be, and everything. And all of a sudden, when I woke up the next day, I actually came across it, and oh Jesus, that's where I put it. So yeah. So
yes, and Lisa Foster is reminding everyone this is for entertainment purposes only.
Oh,
right.
This is for entertainment purposes only. Do not make decisions based on what we say. Seek professional assistance.
Right.
Really.
This is for entertainment purposes only. There you go.
Well, and at the same time, it could be for inspirational and educational purposes only as well.
It could be.
Yeah. But
it could also be for just silly stupidness. Excuse me. Silly laughter to lighten our energies.
Yes.
Right.
Ron's still getting information, aren't you, about the lost card? Are you?
A little bit, but that's
I'm just
my ear.
He keeps rubbing his ear. I'm like, Ron's getting something.
Well, let us know if it works. There you go.
Yeah.
There you go. Okay. Thank you for your question, and I hope you do find it. Let us know. So next question, we'll move on. Messages from spirit guides, ancestors.
Agathena.
Yeah.
Ancestors.
Thanks for putting that in there, Tracy.
Lisa Foster said fleas. That's why I'm scratching.
He's got fleas. Oh,
There you go.
you just keep them on that side. Do not let them get near Monkey.
Yeah. You know what? I'm going to pick my ET cards for this question.
Athena.
Welcome, everybody. Okay, sorry. Who's ever ready, let me know. So I can put you in the hot seat. I forgot about that tonight.
How blunt can I be?
I don't know. Are you ready?
Sure.
There you go. There you go. Sure.
Okay, so Athena, I think messages from your guides are. The first card that I got is the Devil, and it's not as bad as you think it is with the Devil. However, I think what is going on with this is that your guides want you to know that all of the stuff that you're not looking at is still there, and you might want to start unpacking a bit of that, because it's time for you to be the Page of Cups and to look at things differently, because you've grown and you've expanded and you've evolved, and that's a good thing, and they're there to support you. Because then we also have the Page of Swords. So 2 pages tell me the messages are the way you're feeling and what you're thinking. Your guides are available to help you understand that. So we can get some feedback on that from you. That would be great to hear. So, but they're simply put, they're sending you messages. It's time to actually listen up. So there you go.
Okay. Thank you, Joe. Purple. WH?
I'm ready.
Okay. There you go.
First, I got the oracle to wait for important information. So make sure you're listening. Don't just wait. Make sure you're listening for it. Unpacking that old baggage. The lady says to enjoy growth and reap rewards. So clearing out the old and making way for the new allows the growth to come. And I really like this card because she has an apple that's cut sideways instead of horizontally. Horizontally instead of vertically. So she gets the star. The seeds of the apple are in the shape of the star. The sage wants you to be devoted and committed. So if you're listening and watching the growth, commit to that. Commit to the work it takes to harvest those seeds when they come to fruition. And be the Shaolin master, be graceful. Take the action. Be graceful in it. Know where you're going with it. And if you listen and hear what they're telling you, you can do these things because you have learned from them. You have taken what they gave you and made it grow and harvested it And all because you listened and waited for the information.
What was that last card, Deb?
The last one was the Shaolin. Where did he go? The Shaolin Master.
Okay. Isn't that interesting? Sort of maybe looks a bit like that. And then the
Yes.
one before that, the person looking in the cup.
The Sage.
Yeah, I mean, it's incredible.
It's
So.
yes. So I think that it's your guides, your ancestors are right there with you, and just hear what they're saying.
And start believing that you're hearing them.
Yes, believe it. And if you don't think you have the message clearly, you can say, tell me in a way I understand.
Yes. Very much so.
Okay, thank you. I picked some cards from the ET cards that I have. This is for entertainment purposes only. It goes along with what you both said, Gerald and Debbie. You're not learning your lessons, first of all. Okay, you need to do a lot of letting go, a change of uh, looking outside the box, looking in a different direction. Because I got the next card. These are ET cards, by the way. That's what they look for, the oracles. Um, cellular and DNA memory. Activate your nucleus to perfection. That's the second card I picked. The third card I picked, I got picked five. Love and connect with other souls. Love and connect to other souls. Okay. Uh, the next card I got, unexpected changes. Go with the flow. Don't go against the flow. Don't go against the river, up the river. Go with the flow. Like let it happen. Let things happen. Uh, the last card I got, because I think you're doing a lot of uh, introspective, looking at what's going in your life and things like that. You're questioning and things like that. It's time to release and have a cry. And when you do that, crying or taking a breath when things happen, it changes your vibrations in your brain. So, and meditations does that, walking outside, taking a walk outside. So, I hope that resonated with you, and thank you so much for your question.
Mm-hmm.
So,
I hope you get to see this if you are watching the playback.
yeah. She might be still here too. I don't know. She didn't respond yet. Let me see, where am I at? Paula, she says she wants, how is February going to be for me? You know, when your questions are a little bit more precise, you get a more precise answer. So it depends on the question you're giving us. Um,
Athena is still here and is crying right now.
oh my
I hope
God.
that's a helpful cry
Yeah.
that connects you.
But yeah, I could feel you right now. That's what, yeah, I can feel you. So I'm sending you a lot of support and healing light and love to you. Um, sometimes it's not easy to get pull through, but you need support. You need to be with others, like-minded people. So,
Yeah, you're welcome.
welcome. Where am I?
All equate.
Oh, I'm having brain farts. Just give me a second. Okay. How is my February going to be? Anybody ready for that?
I
I'm ready.
can be, and
Okay.
Deb is ready.
Anybody? Okay. We'll put Gerald up.
All right. The first week, it's the devil. We got the devil again. And this way, this is interesting because the first week in February, things are going to be dark and things are just going to be bouncing around. You're not necessarily going to see things clearly. So, and when you look at this card, if you focus on the hands, they look this way, but if you focus on the shadow that they're casting, they look differently. So pay very close attention to where you're focusing your energy and what you're paying attention to. The second week, it's a time for you need to balance things carefully. And in that, it means it could be balancing you actually eating some fruit and sharing some fruit with others. But oftentimes it could be don't overspend your food budget, for entertainment purposes only. The third week, I like this. This is the star. This is an opportunity for you to look up and be in wonder and amazement in where we are. Oh, look, it looks like my background.
Yeah, it does.
So take some time to enjoy and to look at that and to wonder. And then the last week we have the Three of Wands, and this Three of Wands is this do a bit of planning, because when you think about, okay, so we're close to March, and when we do that, and you may want to get out there and you may want to do some crazy things, take a trip and do all of that stuff. Plan first, pack well, make a list. So be thoughtful about that. So I think things might be a little rough, and then in the beginning, because you're not seeing things clearly, you're focusing on the wrong thing. And then there's, the two, the seven, the star, and then the Three of Wands. Beautiful cards. I think February is going to be great for you, is what I think. So love to hear how it goes for you.
Yeah. So I hope that resonates with you.
You're welcome, Paula.
Thank you, Gerald.
You're welcome.
Paula, my cards say exactly the same thing Gerald said. The first week I got Marie Masquerade, glamour, intrigue, drama. So that goes with the devil.
Mm-hmm.
The second week I get the Ghost of the Pumpkin Patch, which is count your blessings.
Mm-hmm.
Know what you got.
Mm-hmm.
The third week, the Lantern Fairy, a clear solution.
Good Lord, Deb. We're not, you can't make this stuff up, people.
Wait. Autumn is my last chance. Please don't lose hope. Plan ahead.
Oh my gosh.
I got exactly the same cards that Gerald did, except in oracle form.
Yeah. I love that. I love it when that happens.
I do too.
Thank you, Deb.
So it's going to be a good month. Just don't let the first week overwhelm you.
Yep. That's totally what I'm saying. I mean, the first week's going to be weird. I don't know what you did, Ron. What did you get for her?
Okay.
For them?
Thank you, Deb. What I got, I picked the cards from the One World.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't use these often. I got a lot of swords.
First, welcome, Paula.
I started with swords. A lot of cards. Three. Matter of fact, out of 6 cards, I got 3 of them are swords. I got the King of Swords. So, and then I got the Knight of Swords, and then I got the Page of Swords. So it's like to me, it's like you're cutting away some stuff, adjusting, I think it's something to do with your finances, your budget, or something. See, I have the page of swords, the second card. The third one was the page of swords again. There's a lot of swords in here. The beginning of February, like everyone. Then I got the seven of pentacles. Then I got the eight of pentacles. I don't know if you're going through some stuff, legal stuff, or some adjustments in your life. The last card I got out of that was the justice. So I don't know if there's some stuff that you're going through. Yeah, Paula said sounded like I was going to war, sort of. Yeah, but it's all adjusting. So that's what I have for you, sir.
And Ron, I think that's really telling, especially as we move from winter
Yeah.
here in the northern hemisphere.
Yeah.
We go from winter into spring, and you know, it's even more confusing because one day it could be really warm, and then the next day it could be really cold. It's just crazy. So, and Paula said, "Sounds great, Ron. I have several medical procedures."
There you go. There you go.
And yeah. Justice is a good card for that.
Yeah.
That explains all those swords too.
All those
swords
and the pentacles too. So
yeah.
Mm-hmm. So thank you, Paula. She says, "Yay!" I think she's waiting for justice. Sometime there's something I don't know. You don't have to put it in the chat, but there's something going on. So anyway, thank you for your question. But like I say, it's only everything's for entertainment purposes only. You always have free will, so let's see where I'm at. Here. Okay. Debbie, look at this. Look at his fingers pointing at you. She's upstairs.
Yes, he is pointing at me.
Yeah, right.
I was distracted by my fur babies.
Yeah. Don't forget to subscribe to these awesome readers. And don't forget to hit the thumbs up. And don't forget to share, like, and subscribe. It's all free.
I mean, everybody here is already subscribed to you, Ron. So there you go.
You think so? I don't know.
Well, they had to be to enable the comment.
It's true. I know, but I'm only kidding.
Don't be playing like that, Ron, because I'll just
Yeah, I know you. You'll fan me out.
Yes, I will fan you out. I will cool you down, mister.
Okay. You and your fanny brothers.
There you go.
Joanne wants to know if Patrick's my soulmate.
I'm gonna get a different deck.
That you can enter different meanings for that, eh? Person. There's not. You can have more than one soulmate in your life. Put it that way. Patrick.
Hey, Tracy. Did you see what she said about me? I had to go get another deck, and she said, "Are you sure you have another deck?"
There you go. Yeah.
Did you have to look for one?
Well, you had to look because when you read
it was actually okay. It was not within arm's reach.
That's right.
And it's the one that I like to use for yes or no. So
Okay.
Thank you, Foxy Roxy. Foxy Roxy has subscribed to both of us, Gerald.
There you go. There you
lovely.
go. Thank you. it's funny. I wouldn't put that person as your soulmate, but I would put that person as lessons to be learned. It's funny. I get the feeling that this person, mm, she said, "Are we meant to be together?" Okay, I'm going to say something. I'm going to put myself out in a branch. I think it's temporary and not permanent. And by the way, it's all for entertainment purposes only. That's my feeling. There's something about life lessons for both.
So I'm ready, Ron.
Ready? Okay. I don't know if that resonated with her, but that's what I was picking up.
I'm going to kind of validate what Ron said. I asked my pendulum, was this your soulmate? And it said it didn't know. Then I asked, was this person a good match? And I got yes. And so I drew some cards. The first card I got was the Page of Swords.
Mm-hmm.
So that's some contemplation, some possibly immaturity. The second card I got was the Death card, which means change, transformation. And the third card, Temperance. So balance. And then on the bottom of the deck, I had the Eight of Swords. So what this is telling me is what Ron said, that yes, this person would be a good match for now. There is a lesson to be learned.
Yeah.
And as long as you don't get caught up in your head about it, and you know that it could be temporary, it would be a good place to learn a lesson, or a good person to help you learn a lesson. And that's what I got.
Mm.
Wow. So I got are you meant to be together? Not really, because the other matches I have, and it's odd because I have pairings of cards. There's one negative card matched with one positive card, and they're the positive card is matched by a middle of the road negative card, and the big negative card is matched by a mid-row of a positive card. Like, Deb, I've got the Tower matched with the Six of Wands.
Right.
So not really, but there's some victories around there. And then I also have, all right, let me just put it this way. Let's save everybody some time. There's a lot of conflict here and a lot of opportunities to learn. And to be honest with you, it feels very much like karmic lessons. And so I would I would be very careful, because I got, one of the cards that I got is the Four of Pentacles. This is the hoarding card. Someone could be a bit obsessive, and that does not feel good to me at all.
Mm.
And also I got the Seven of Swords. Somebody's trying to take away someone's joy. That does not feel good at all. I have the Five of Wands. It's never enjoyable when there's a lot of energy conflict going on. Are you laughing at these cards, Deb?
I am laughing at those cards because those are definitely karmic lessons. And you may need to learn those lessons, or this person may need to learn those lessons. But yes, it's not a place you want to stay.
And I, and one of the positive cards is the star. We've got the Ace of Pentacles, and the Six of Wands. So I mentioned that. Okay, and I will be. Are we all adults here? There could be some really enjoyable times together, if you know what I mean. There could be a heated energy exchange of some kind. But yeah, it's temporary, right?
Yeah.
Ron, what were you saying?
I was saying temporary also.
Yeah.
That's what I said.
Yeah.
Temporary. It's funny.
Because there's this idea of the perfect person, the perfect partner, but there's also the idea of there's the perfect partner for now.
Yeah.
And there ain't nothing wrong with that.
Beth Aspasia Rising has said that they both are being provided the opportunity to learn karmic lessons and move up. It's each of their choices to do so. And that's what I felt with the Temperance card, that it's your choice to do that.
There
I
you
know
go.
where this
She
is
says,
going.
thank you. I know where this is going. I had enough of problems in my life, but I don't want to be on a roller coaster. I don't blame you. Okay.
If you've already learned those lessons, then
Yeah.
there's no reason to subject yourself to it again.
No is a complete sentence.
Yes, it is.
So is move on.
Yes.
Yeah. Because, don't take, there's a problem and not, don't take somebody else's energy on as your problems. Okay.
Yeah.
If you do that, then you're creating karma in a way because you're taking the other person's energy on, but it's not yours.
Yes.
That other person has their own life to live, their own issues to go through. But coming together, you can learn lessons and then move on. That's what I mean. But I do have the same cards as they do because I got the Tower card too. So I got the Hierophant, which is there's a lot of secrets behind that. If you were not okay, when two people come together, if this union, this relationship is built on truth, honesty, then you're building a solid house. If it's not, it all comes crashing down. Put it that way. That's in any relationship, whether it's love relationship or a friendship relationship. If one cannot be honest with the other, then it won't work. Put it that way. So, and now I got the Hierophant. Then I pulled the Tower card. I think Gerald, you had the Tower card too, didn't you?
Yes.
Maybe. Then I got the Death card, which is total transformation. Okay, so
I got that one.
Yeah, and then I got
Wow.
the Five of Wands, and the Five of Wands. There's conflict.
I got the Five of Wands too.
You did, eh? And the last one, after all this, after you go through all this, and you release it, and you learn your lessons, and breathe, let the energy go with the flow. You are connected to that light energy, okay? Because then comes total happiness. Then comes joy.
Yeah.
But you have to find it in your heart first. Don't try to look at like on the outside of you and trying to find that. You won't find it until you find yourself first. Okay. So
yeah, and sometimes finding what you want involves finding what you don't want.
Right.
Just so long as you don't limit it to that. It's all learning, especially if you're unwinding karmic ties. Because if you believe in that sort of thing.
Because a lot of people go around and say, "Oh, when I get this, I'm going to be happy. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that." Geez, start being grateful for the little things, and taking care of yourself. Show yourself some love. You don't wait for anybody to show yourself love. You give yourself love. That's I did the same mistake when I was younger because uh, I was abused a lot when I was young, and then I grew up with. Thank you so much for your donation. Thank you so much. Um, I grew up with because nobody taught me how to take care of myself or love myself. I was taught because of religion and everything else, taught to love others. The problem with that is that I grew up and with alcoholic parents and screwed up in my head and everything. I grew up running after love instead of um, when I stopped running after it. Guess what? It happened to me. I
You
wasn't
found it.
running anymore. I wasn't.
Hmm.
I was running. I attracted it. I manifested because
Yeah.
I took care of myself. And then all of a sudden, I got the most wonderful relationship I'd ever had in my whole life. That I'm married to, and it's been 32 years, and I'm still happy to be here. So I mean, that's
Sometimes that's the key is to stop looking.
yeah. More you run after it, because you're running after it because what I found out in my little brain, my little programs, my limited beliefs is I was like a sponge when I was young. So uh, uh, these programs are in my head, and
Yeah.
those limited beliefs. It's thought, well, Jesus, I have to, I have to search for this stuff. I have to do this. No, you don't. You start with yourself, and when you shine yourself, you attract other people that are in the same energy as you, and it happens. It happens without you. The universe
Yeah.
is always looking for to to help you be happy in life. That's what the universe wants you to be happy. But running after it is because I was not getting it by my parents were alcoholics. So I ran after it, and the more I ran for it, the more I got I got really banged up in some relationships. And I said, "Geez, I don't want this anymore. There's too much drama." And all of a sudden, when I didn't want it anymore, it appeared in my doorstep, and it appeared the weirdest way you couldn't believe it. I met my wife that I have right now in a moving van. We, I was moving her sister that I didn't know. I didn't know her, and I knew a friend that brought me there, and I went there to help. Guess what? My heart said, "Okay, I'm going to help you move because I can, do this stuff." So I helped her sister, and I met her sister there in a
There
moving
you
van.
go.
That's how strange it happens.
Yeah. And I have to say, Joanne, I understand, I don't know your experience with what's
Yeah,
going on,
yeah, yeah.
but I know it's tough
It
and
is.
it's difficult, especially if you're wanting and you're lonely and
Yeah.
so I want to honor that. And I appreciate you being brave enough to ask the question. And I also want to say thank you for
Asking.
considering what we've shared. So you don't have to listen to anything we've said, but I hope you feel heard.
Mhm.
So
Yeah, but actually,
you're
we're
muted,
here.
Deb.
Oh, okay. We're here to uh, share energy, our experiences, our intuition, whatever comes through by spirit to help you. But
You,
we can't do the work for you. You have to do the rest.
right.
Okay. So I hope
You
you.
don't need another person to validate yourself.
No,
So remember that you are worthy just the way you are.
you're worthy of love like everybody else. You're worthy, 100% worthy. And you don't have that I've been on the other side. So when you go on the other side, you're surrounded by pure unconditional love. And you don't need anybody's approval. You are honored and respected like beyond words on the other side. And your it's about your uniqueness, your connection to the
Hmm.
whole, everybody. So that's how it works on here. our ego gets in the way. Our, you know, things we don't understand because the ego flashes illusions and delusions and
Yeah.
everything. Yeah.
But
We see everything to do with the heart, especially the
I
heart. Yeah.
love that idea, Deb, of you only need to validate yourself.
Yeah. That's a good way to put it. Yeah, you do.
And that's hard.
It is hard.
That can be
It
really
is hard.
hard, but just once a day, see what happens with that.
Well,
Wow,
I'm going to
thank
share
you.
this again. I did it before, and I'll do it again. So give me a second, and I'm looking for that. My little picture. This is how. Anyway, when I became aware of it, because I was doing meditation, I said, "Geez," I started working on the child inside of me. So how I started practicing love towards myself. This is my picture when I was 9 years old. I mean, whoops, I just dropped it. Uh, 9 years old. That's me.
Mm,
Okay. Uh, I looked at that picture and I did this and told that child that I love him because now I was an adult and that child needed support. He was very insecure because the way raised with alcoholic parents, uh, self confidence was like out the window because people told me I was stupid, and I'm not. But everything like that, and these are little programs that I absorbed, and I believed in them until the day that I realized everything else, and that's why it helped me start loving myself. I didn't know; nobody
mhm.
told me because religion really it whacked me in every way possible. And I said, Jesus, that's not right. That's not the way it works because my spirituality took over. My inside, my spirituality comes from inside, not from outside of me. So it started working, and meditation helped me clear all that limited beliefs. And how, and everything happened after that. I don't know. It's hard to explain, but the universe was on my side. And then I began practicing being grateful for every little detail. So, anyway, that's enough about me for now. I hope that helps anybody in the chat. So, thank you.
Good night, Diana.
Good night, Diana. Ooh, okay. So, let me see where we're at. And Steve is up and down this week. How is next week going to play out? Uh, yeah, he's involved in yeah, taking care of his mom and things like that. Yeah. So.
And Steve is here.
Mm-hmm.
What's next week going to play out? I am. This is the out of hand tarot. Out of hand.
Mm-hmm.
Jamie Sawyer. So.
Thank you all to all my moderators. Thank you for being here. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you for all the support. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to all these two awesome readers. Uh, still a lot. There's a lot of adjustment to do, balancing things out. Also, a lot of communications going on. There's decisions to be made. I think it's going to still play up and down this week again for a while. Because I believe there's decisions to be made that are important, and you're not the only person that's deciding. I think whatever. Um, I hope that resonated with you. Okay, anybody else ready? Are you ready?
I
I'm
am.
ready.
Okay, I'll put Deb first.
Ready.
There you go.
There you go.
Um, Steve, I first got the Chariot.
Mhm.
So, um, purpose, triumph, moving on. Then I got the Ten of Pentacles, prosperity. The King of Swords, perceptive, intelligent, truthful. But then I got what brings it all together is the Hanged Man. So
He says
look,
yes. They are working on it with my sister. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
you might need a different perspective, but remember that he's hanging there of his own volition. He can get down anytime. He's just looking at it from a different point of view. So just hang in there, keep working, keep moving, and remember that you have everything in hand. So you are on the verge of working out
Mm-hmm.
whatever is going on. Just hang in there and keep working on it, and it will work out. But you may need to just look at it from a different perspective for a minute.
So,
Give me a second.
remember what Deb just said? I'm just going to say ditto, but here's a slightly different spin on it. The beginning of the week, you're going to have to do some cleanup. Just stuff over the weekend, stuff that you have to take care of. And then the middle of the week is okay, there's going to be some signing of some stuff. There's going to be some really taking the plans that have been talked about and putting them into fruition, actually starting to go into move. I don't know if they're going to move, your mom's moving or something like that. The end of the week, you're getting paid. Things are okay. It feels pretty good at the end of the week, and but then and over the weekend, this is the emperor. You get to be the emperor. You get to make sure that everything is exactly where it needs to be, and it's in the best interest of everyone involved. And notice how, we see the fist and we see the pointing. That could just sign some stuff. I cannot make this stuff up. There you go.
There you go. Yeah. Yeah. Because
There you go. Yeah.
it's challenging because there's because of the attachment of the emotional stuff going on between everybody that's involved. So yeah.
Yeah. Thanks, Petey. I'm glad you like these.
Thank you, Alice, for happy birthday. My birthday is next week. So.
Yay. So that's what I got for you, Steve. Oh.
Oh my God. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay. Give me a second. What I was because
There you go.
sometimes I read intuitively just like that without cards, and then I pull cards, and all of a sudden, stay strong, keep going with what you're doing, and next card I got was the Seven of Pentacles, and the seeds that you are planting right now, you will be able to harvest. Okay, yeah. Oh, and Steve says my birthday on the 10th. Mine is on the 6th, Steve. So,
Coming up.
yeah. So, a lot of Aquarius. So, aren't we in the age of Aquarius right now? Did we start that already? I think we're in it now. Eh?
You know, the age
Either
of
that or really.
Aquarius lasts for a really long time.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. That's why I'm 18,000 years old. It lasts for a long time.
You look really good for 18,000 years old.
Yeah,
You
right.
do, you do.
I'm impressed.
But why I said that is because I got my Akashic record read, and I had 6 lives in Atlantis and 7 in Egypt. So that's why. And Robert said, "You're about 18,000 years old."
Wow.
And by the way, the Robert is coming back on my channel. We're going to collab on the 10th of February. Oh, exactly. You said your birthday is on the 10th, Steve. I got Robert, the Akashic record guy there. He's very good at it. He read a lot of readers' Akashic records. So he's coming back. He'll be able to explain things about the Akashic
Cool.
record, things like that. Yeah. So, uh, and PD connects. Hey, he said, "Oh, PD connection." She said, $18,000, 1,000 years. You had buttocks? No, not yet. That is funny. Yeah. Uh, okay. Welcome. So anyway, where are we? Okay, I hope that resonated with you, Steve. And I'm sending lots of light and healing light and love to you and support. So, I know what you're going through because it's not easy. Uh, actually, I went through that, but all by myself. Practically all by myself because I didn't have a sister or brother to go through the same thing. So, yeah. So we have Roxy. Any message from my past pets? Pets. Mickey, Man, Max. My God.
Those are great names for your pets.
They are.
Yeah.
Mushy Sam, Mikey, Mad Max, and Peppercorn. Is that peppercorn?
Peppercorn. Pepper.
Maybe.
Peppercorn, peppercorn.
Corn.
I don't know what that peppercorn would be, but okay.
Yeah. So I don't know if she's still here. I hope she's still
Roxy,
Hmm.
please pick up the white courtesy phone on aisle 11.
here. I wonder, are they dogs? Uh, oh, she says he's here. Oh my God. Yes, Peppercorn. Okay, it's Peppercorn. I'm here. Okay, she said, it's normal when you hit the. I didn't do much of reading on pets, but I don't know. I don't know if it's yeah. Okay, there's a dog in there. Yeah.
Only Mushy was a dog.
Yeah. That's I was feeling a dog there. So I'm getting I don't know. I'm feeling the dog like really um, ex- excited. Like it was a he wasn't calm like really calm, but more like exciting me all the time, like playful, very playful. So I don't know if that resonated with you. Uh, you guys picking up anything on that?
I actually am, and keep the if you can keep the comment up because I pulled a card about each pet.
Okay, just give me a second. I'll put it back on there.
Of course, Ron.
I'm low. You want to go? Okay, I'll put you in there, and then
I
I'll
can go
put.
next, and if you could put,
Yeah, I will.
yeah, no
There you go.
worries.
There you go.
Okay, so Mushy, Mushy was the dog who Mushy was the Samoyed, correct? I believe. Um, oh, that would make sense. Mushy, Samoyed. The message that Mushy is giving is to remember the times that you
Yeah,
used to sit and you would pet them, and that you would just sort of stare off and listen to and dream and drift in and out of sleep. That's a good thing that Mushy wants you to remember. Sam was a bit of was Sam a bit of a wild one and would like bring you presents of like, a mouse and drop it at your feet going, "Yay, I brought you something." Because it feels like Sam is wanting to remind you to celebrate the everyday victories. And Mikey is actually Mikey is the one who's really, really looking out for you because Mikey is the star. Mikey is really, really is like okay, um, is like I am watching over you. I am still weaving between your legs when you're trying to walk, and I'm still pushing stuff off of the counter, just to remind you that I'm there. And Mad Max, um, Sam was the first cat, but Mikey was like my son. Okay. Um, Mad Max wants you to remember the good things that you have going on in your life and the emotional things that bring you joy. Just this, that seems very important. And Peppercorn wants you to play a little bit more. You're too serious. You need to do something. And listen to me, for entertainment purposes only. You need to do more. But basically, Peppercorn is saying, just remember the little things that were a little fun.
yeah.
And it says, looks like Mad Max got lost in the woods. Oh,
Hmm.
so, but Peppercorn is definitely reminding you to, maybe have a phone call, a FaceTime, a Zoom, a something with some friends, so that you're feeling that some of that connection. So that's what I got. Hope that makes some sense, Foxy Roxy.
Animals do teach us about unconditional love, by the way. So yeah, that's
Oh, I'm
that.
sorry about Peppercorn.
Yeah.
Well, okay, so if Peppercorn, was put down after your husband passed away and it broke your heart, well, fix that heart by remembering some of the wonderful times that you had, and create some new ones. I think
Yeah.
that's that that yeah. Peppercorn,
But
yeah, that makes sense. Peppercorn was sad too.
but there's
So
things you could do. You could, if you're uh, able to, uh, because the relationship between you and the animal, it gives you unconditional love. If you're
mhm.
able to um, maybe get another pet, because if it will fill the void that you're feeling right now. So put it that way. So if you can, I don't know your situation, but the sometimes that's what we have to do to
Yeah.
You used to sleep it, uh
In my belly under the covers.
yeah,
I would
okay.
say on my belly under the covers.
Yeah,
Aw.
on the belly, yeah, right. Okay.
Thanks for letting me read for you, Foxy Roxy.
Thank you, Gerald.
So the cards I got now, I didn't pull for specific names, but I think that you will recognize them. Um, strangely lonely, holding on way too tight. That feels like mushy because that was your heart dog.
Mhm.
Then I got the sewer mermaid. So you had one of them would get down and dirty and get all into everything, and I know a lot of cats do that. but
Mm-hmm.
but this one was beautiful even in that state. One of them told you that it was time to move on. Poe, that card. So that feels like peppercorn.
Yeah.
That it was time to move on. One of them was just straight up a miracle. The angel of alchemy.
Mm-hmm.
And then the last card I got was the Sea Beacon Fairy. Guidance, but where will it lead you? So maybe getting lost in the forest. It had something to do with being led astray a little bit. They all are still around you, and they all are there. All you have to do is think about them.
Yeah.
And just because you can't afford one right now doesn't mean one won't come into your life. You can always, always find someone that has a pet that you relate to and visit that pet. Offer to pet sit. You know, if you can't have one, then maybe you can pet sit, or think of some other creative way that you can be around a pet. But it would go a long way to heal your heart.
Yeah.
To get another one. And you know that because you've had multiple pets. So you know that.
And my story is that the dog I have now, he's about 13, 14 years old right now. I lost a dog, another one. For she was 14 years old too, and I cried like a baby on the steps, and I said, "Never again am I going to get another dog," because I really it's like you're losing a child because you get so attached to that, the animal and things like that. So I said that, and guess what? I live in the country, and there's people really, really cool. So they left the dog in a box near my mailbox, which is 250 feet from the house, in the month of January. And I got up in the morning, and my wife said, "That's something." I said, "No, that's not a cat. That's not this, not that." I said, "Just can put my pants on." I went outside. It was about 7, 8 in the morning, and it was a little black dog, and he went back in the box near the mailbox. And I went in, and she's shaking like this, and I picked her up, and she was about 2 months old, and I brought her in, and I put her near the heat and everything, and gave her food, and the first thing she did, lick my hand, the contact right there,
And then you were
yeah. Well, I took her to the vet, and I didn't know whether it was a female or male, and he told me it was a female. So if it's a female, I'll keep her. If it's a male, I won't keep because male dogs just run around all over the place. I want to, so I kept her. So since then, I've had that. But somebody was cruel to that dog because imagine that leaving out in the cold, in the wintertime like that.
In
And
January in Canada.
well, I couldn't say no. So I picked him up in
Yeah.
my arms and ever since I kept him. So it cost over thousands of dollars to get her what she needed for, protection like that,
Mm-hmm.
the vet. But I said I didn't want any. The universe sent me another one right at my doorstep. So there you go.
There you go.
So
Foxy Roxy, they never hold it against you.
no.
Nope.
Oh no, they never. No.
Yeah.
They never, they choose when to leave.
Yeah.
And I think and I'm thinking about that, and it feels very much like they didn't even know exactly that that's what was going on, but because once they went over the Rainbow Bridge, they've got other things to be excited about.
Yeah.
They do. And they're busy.
Yeah, they're busy trying to keep their eyes on
There
Foxy
you go. See,
Roxy. So
they all
goodness.
gave me unconditional love. That's
Yep.
it.
Yeah.
All animals
Exactly.
do that.
Love
The
that.
animals, that's it. Yeah. And an animal will sense if you like them or not, love them. They can tell. They can. I mean, I look at my dog's eyes and I practically know what she's thinking. Almost to the. It's like
Yeah.
I don't know. I understand her language so much.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Anyway, okay, we'll move on because oh boy. Okay, this is a question from Third Eye. If question's okay, what will happen if I stay in my home? Will I have it stolen? What should I run? Sell? What? Boy, what I can get now? She's going through a rough time. Hmm. I don't know if she's still here.
I think she is.
Uh,
Yes, she's still here.
okay. Yeah, she's here.
Well, I can only give what's some of the energy feeling around it. So
Yeah, there's a lot of. Hmm.
around you and your home.
All I want to do right now is send a lot of healing love and light to you and support. There's a uh, okay. I'm going to say something. I think Third Eye, you're an empath, and you are feeling everybody's energy. You're taking somebody else's energy on. I don't know if that resonates with you, but it's not just about you. It's about taking somebody else's energy around the people you're around you. I'm surprising myself. I'm saying this stuff. Sometimes I wonder, oh boy, should I? Shouldn't I? Or anyway, you know what I mean? Anybody ready?
I can be.
Okay, just give me a second there. Put you in the hot seat. There's
So
Just more than
I
one
think it.
question. Yeah.
Yeah. I think I'm just the energy around it. I think if you want to stay there, you need to really figure out how to balance everything.
Yeah.
This is what's important. You need to create an environment of of being able to really take care of the place and all of the emotional attachment to it and the emotions of what's going on around it. You need to not uh, don't um, don't spend too much time alone thinking about it because there's other people who can help, but you do have to. I mean, there it feels very much like there's all sorts of disappointments associated with this. They could be legal, they're financial, and it's just overwhelmingly
Hmm.
difficult as you think about it. So that's pretty much what I've got. I think if you want to stay there, you're going to have to figure out how to change things up and to be able to do what you need to do. So, and I don't know if this is, but that's big picture stuff. It's really big picture stuff. It's not you have to cut the lawn or anything like that. No, it's readjusting the way things are for you. I know that is extremely vague, Aspie. So perhaps it resonates with you. So it's what I have.
Thank you, Gerald. Deb, you ready?
I'm ready.
Cool.
Aspie, my pendulum says that you could take the offer or you could wait for a better offer. There is a better offer down the line. But the cards said much what Gerald said, that this card represents solitude, silence. That's Alejandra Pismeric. Then I got the chicken, which is ancient lore. So you have a history at this place that you may need to resolve whatever feelings you have toward the property before you decide to sell. So you need to keep that in mind. This is Yumiko Kurahashi. She represents transformation and play. So a move, selling the home, could be a good thing at the right price at the right time. And finally, I got Angela Carter, who represents identity. Make sure your identity is not tied up in the property before you sell it. Break your emotional connection with it. If you want to sell it, break your emotional connection with it so that it doesn't cloud the deal. You can do it, and there will be a better offer in the future. But it's your choice. If you decide to stay there, that's also a possibility that that can work.
Mm-hmm.
But just like Gerald said, you need to make some adjustments either way. So either you need to break your emotional ties to the property to the extent that it won't be painful to sell it, or change some things so that you're able to stay there. So that's what I got.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I could feel all of her emotions. It's pretty hard. Okay. I have first card I picked, the devil. So this is like attachments. Uh, attachments. Those things you're going through, like addictions and things like that. About where you're at. Uh, I have the wheel of fortune. There's things coming up that will change. Like Libby said, maybe wait till a better offer comes in and everything. You know, you need to calm down because when we're stuck all up here emotionally, we it's like they say. You need to master your emotions in a certain way where it doesn't overwhelm you making decisions. Okay, you, you need to rest. I had the Ten of Swords is like that is you walking away a little bit from the situation, and then I have the Six of Wands, which is divine energy intervention. So uh, it's possible that somebody's coming to your to support or help you in this situation. So I hope that resonated with you. It says she says all hinge on whether or not the Airbnb a whole fits huh, like theft through trumped up foreclosure. It feels like being a human being. My 73 is equity could just poof gone. What's she talking about? Equity is that when you have a home and you borrow on it or something? Is that it? Is that what it means?
The equity is what its added value, isn't it?
Added value?
So
Okay.
I don't know for sure. I'm not licensed to do anything other than drive in the state in which I live. So
Yeah.
I think it's safer not to ask
Me
me.
too. I don't know anything about
I don't know anything about legal things like that either.
me either.
So that's a lot.
But
That's a
it
lot, Aspie.
Yeah,
but
that's
it does sound like, yeah, it's you
maybe
might even consider getting some legal advice.
legal advice. Yeah, from somebody
Yeah,
like
and Beth
professional.
summed it up. I'd
Was,
talk to a lawyer.
Hmm.
there you go. I talked to a lawyer. Somebody said that in the chat too. I'm wishing you well, and I hope things work out for you. And thank you so much for your question. So Lisa Foster, my car is drinking gas and it's running fine. Do you see anything?
With your car, Lisa, or just in general?
Hmm.
Bye, Haiti. Lisa, is it just okay? So you want stuff about your car?
Just a car.
Anything for your car? Yep. Okay.
The funny thing that came in my spirit is that quit putting your heavy foot on the gas and you'll save on.
There you go.
I'm laughing because I just saw a foot stepping on the gas like crazy. Yeah, he says I just bought new spark plugs in it too. Yeah, well, that sure helps right there. Spark plugs, yeah, but the drinking of gas depends on the way you drive, the way things like that. Stop and start, things like that. So, you know what I mean?
And whether or not you regularly change your oil,
Yeah.
all of that kind of thing too.
And also check to see if there's any recalls on the car.
Yes.
Usually, yeah, and it's
Yeah.
just like, oh, the windshield wiper needs to be, mechanism needs to be replaced, and those are typically covered. So it's been doing this for about a month now.
Yeah, it's doing about a month.
Yeah, running a little hot.
Mhm.
Is this just start after you got your spark plugs changed? I'm wondering.
Of course, and somebody suggested try to change the location where you get gas, because it could be, gas that's not good.
That's true. It could be,
Yeah, that also, yeah.
could have water in it. It could be anything. Could have additives.
Yeah. I just get Lisa, I get, for entertainment purposes only, blah, blah, blah. I just says I always keep my car in tip-top shape. I use my car to drive for a living. Okay.
Okay.
So, yeah. I don't know. It doesn't feel like it's time to get a new car. It just feels like you've gotten it tuned up. If you've gotten it tuned up, have it checked over, run through the computer.
Yeah. Get a scanner on it. Something like that, yeah.
I don't know what is going on. I do see the 7 of Wands, so it could be run a little hot. Could be the spark plugs needed change. And I'm wondering if you get to be a little bit more assertive with it when you talk to your mechanic. Nope, this is what no lights are on. But okay, no lights are on, but your intuition is also telling you something's going on. Have them check it out. They are new.
Right.
That's what I get. It needs some investigation.
Yeah.
Everything's running fine, and whatever the problem is, it's a slow burn. So it will take a while maybe for it to show up. I have a lot of gearheads in my family. I would suggest going to somebody that's a real mechanic, not a technician, and have them drive it.
Yeah, make sure you capture notice what's going on and when it's going on and where you've gotten the gas.
And yeah, have somebody that's knowledgeable about cars drive it. And if it's something that's not going to show up diagnostically right away, then somebody that knows cars inside and out may be able to tell you what's wrong.
It's like she said, I'm taking it in next week where they find out the problem. It's only getting half the gas they used to get, so. Carolyn said, if it's running hot in the winter, check oil and radiator. Lisa has a mechanic.
I'm getting, my pendulum says they will be able to find it, but it's going to take some investigation.
Yeah, it's going to take at least 2 trips in.
So, because whatever it is not going to show up diagnostically right away.
And of course, if it's like anything, when you take it in because it's making this noise, you take it in and it stops making the noise. The car knows. So.
Yes.
Been done. Yeah. Wow.
And if they're good, they can maybe drive it and be able to tell what's wrong.
Yeah, as long as they're honest. main thing. But I would, besides your mechanic, I would maybe, try new somebody else also. I mean, sometimes we trust somebody in there. Yeah. So yeah, the
Especially
idol.
since it, yeah.
Yeah, since you got a spark plug change, there's something strange about that. I don't know if we at the same time, but anyway. I hope that
I don't know if that was much help.
Yeah.
I was just like, going,
Yeah, because the mechanic will have to find it. And I'm not a mechanic.
Near my.
So anything that I tell you is going to be just completely off the top of my head.
So I hope that.
oh, and Lisa said they didn't even charge me the last time they looked at my car. Well, that's good. That's a decent mechanic, actually.
Yes, and you have a relationship with them. They're not going to try
Absolutely.
to do something, say it's something just to get money. So
Anyway, always trust your gut and go with your gut. That's it. So listen to you. Okay, we'll move on to the next question. We have a question here for Gerald. Gerald, is your inside voice demanding?
Excessively annoying because always offers a distraction so that I don't get anything done. And occasionally has a fan to make their point.
There you go.
So
Of
there you go,
course.
Lisa.
Anyway, did I miss somebody? Yeah, I think I missed somebody. Give me a second.
You're welcome, Lisa.
Lisa M, if someone has died 15 minutes ago, can they actually be in heaven an entire day in that 15 minutes? Okay. I guess I know what you're asking.
Time
Actually,
doesn't work the same.
there's no
Yeah.
time on the other side, but uh, whether it's 15 minutes, whether it's whatever. The once you, I had a near death experience, and I found myself surrounded by pure unconditional love. I don't know how long with it. I can't tell you how long. I bet I was on the other side. I was communicating with them like beings. They were communicating with me telepathically. They showed me things. You have free will on the other side, so um, you know. As soon as you, even a near death experience, a real near death experience. I'm not talking about drugs. I was a child. I wasn't on drugs or in the hospital because of the sickness. Uh, anyway, I had near death experience when I crossed over. Um, I was surrounded, so you could say yes, you're in that um, in heaven in whatever you call it, energy, surrounded by pure unconditional love. So uh, for the time, I when you're there, I got messages, I got images, I got things I never forgot when I had my near death experience. So I came back with those images and those feelings, and I'm still getting some even since then. So the answer is yes. I'm talking about a real near death experience because some people are, when they're heavily medicated, they think they had a near death experience. It's not quite the same. So, anyway, I hope that answered your question. Anybody else?
I don't have anything. But what you're saying makes sense. What
Yeah.
you both are saying.
Yeah.
Time is a human construct.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
So it's not relevant. So yes, they could be there a whole day in 15 minutes in our time. It's not, for one thing, it's not important to them.
No.
But also they don't measure time like we do. It's not linear.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's not measured by day or time or 15 minutes. That doesn't even exist on the outside. So anyway, it's infinite.
It's different than what we understand here.
Yes. Anyway, I hope that answered your question. Next question we have. Be free. Do you see me in a relationship with someone I have been communicating with a bit named John by spring?
Be free. Are you still here? Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, she is. She's still here.
Excellent.
Okay. Scorpio lady says, I'm here.
Bye, Beth.
Okay.
Is it okay if I start sharing some stuff?
Yeah, because okay, go ahead. Give me a second. Give me a second.
Oh, no. Yeah, okay.
There you go.
So be free. Not by spring. I don't see it by spring. I think there's some traveling that still needs to go on. There's some figuring out it feels like there's things that are interfering with this happening. Perhaps, I don't know if this person is close by or not. Proximity, there's always somebody has to be GD, which is geographically desirable. So, and it's like, it just feels like there's, well, the short version is not by spring, because there's other stuff that's going on for both of you trying to figure things out. If you've been in communication with, okay, nearby. So don't try to rush it, is what the short version is. Don't try to rush it. Get to know, go for a walk, have dinner, go for a cup of coffee, chat, and sort of allow things to unfold, because it feels like everybody has, because I have the 5, the 6, and the 8 of swords that are coming up in the reading. So you have to unwind some of the past ideas of getting to know someone. So So is how, I mean, but then I have, okay, once you figure out, there's divine opportunities that have that have shown up to help you, and getting to know, no rush. Yes. I mean, because I have the star and the Hierophant, it could be a blessing, especially once you figure out how things are going to operate. And then the Chariot, I mean, travel around together for a little bit, just to see what things look like. Find out if this person is somebody that you want to, find out if this is somebody who you want to celebrate every day, everyday successes, everyday stories, things that are going well and things that are going bad. So, yeah, be free. I hope that makes some sense. I like the idea of no rush, no rush.
Mm-hmm.
So that's me.
I don't know if this person you said John was his name, I believe. Yeah. I don't know how well you know him. Put it that way.
Be Free says I re-met 2 years ago, so it's someone
Cool.
from the past.
Nice.
From the past. Well, maybe the cards I'm picking up is something. There's transformation, there's judgment, there's messages, there's conflict, and balancing energy. So, you know what I mean? It's all about building on the truth. So I don't know if there's something hidden or somebody's going through some stuff. Thank you, Joe, because I got the death. That's the rebirth. That's the first card I got. Next, critical judgment. There's a lot of judging, critical thinking, and in the mind. I got the Page of Cups, which is about receiving messages, emotional messages. There's conflict. So I don't know if this person. I don't know if I'm reading something that happened in the past. Either one of this person, a lot of conflict or going through. And then I have the Two of Cups, balancing. He says no relationship in the past, just friends. But they're, I don't know. Okay, so that's what I'm picking up. It's okay, even if it doesn't resonate, but that's what I was getting. Thank you.
So the first card I got was a protection guardian. Drop your shields. So you may feel a little guarded, or John may feel a little guarded.
Mm-hmm.
To really be able to have a back and forth relationship, you have to let your shields down. The Traveler says to move in a new direction. So maybe think about doing something different or exploring different things to do together. The Magic Guardian says unlock the magic within. So you have it within each of you to make this connection. And it can be magical. The Earth Guardian wants you to stay grounded and rooted. So take it slow. My pendulum said maybe even next spring. Take it slow, explore all the avenues, make sure that this is something you both want. And then if it is, let those guards down and go forward. But just like you said, there's no rush. There's plenty of time to explore.
And also, Deb, with that, it felt very much like of course, surprise, Deb and I are getting similar cards,
Yes.
similar readings. but also, that idea of is, you have to figure out, okay, exactly what is this? Is it a relationship? Is it a friendship? Is it a partnership? Is it romance? And yeah, letting the guard down is really important.
And that
And
can even be with friendships.
yes. And my thing is I would say let your guard down early on,
Mhm.
because then that's the type of relationship you have, instead of, oh, I'm going to wait, if we make it past 6 months, then I'll say this. No, don't do that. And then it's too late.
Yes.
So
Show who you are now.
be authentically you, and be authentically you as clearly and as loudly as you can.
Yes.
So
I hope that resonated with you, and thank you so much for your question.
you're
Now
welcome, be free.
we have, is it the music, Diana? Do you have any messages from me, from my guides, related to any new romantic relationship that might come into my life?
And did they head out?
Yes. As a matter of fact, I believe they did.
Oh,
In the music, Diana left.
Yeah,
Did she not?
I believe so. Unless we hear her pipe in.
okay. We can move on to the next question then.
Yeah, I'd say keep it starred, but
Yeah, okay.
just in
Okay,
case.
I'll move on.
Lisa, what do you see for me in the next 3 months? Where's my
Where's my intuition?
intuition calling?
Calling aisle 11.
I think Lisa is here.
Yeah.
I think so. Thanks to all of the moderators putting
Yeah.
our
Yes.
links
We're
in. I
plugging our
appreciate
channels.
that.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, let me mute before I shuffle.
Because
She's here.
like and subscribe, because it's free.
Yeah. Next 3 months. Your intuition, you still have it though. It's just that okay. Anybody ready?
I'm ready.
And Pierrette asked how many are still left, Ron.
I think there's 3. 1, 2,
Okay.
3 left.
Lisa, the first thing I heard was your intuition is there, but something is clouding it. It's something unexpected has come up and is not blocking you, but it's made it a little harder for you to hear. The first card I got was a strength card. So I'm going to say that if you do this, remember that strength doesn't necessarily mean physical strength. She did not tame this lion with physical strength. She tamed this lion with love. I got the 5 of Pentacles. Remember, if you find yourself out in the cold spiritually because you're having trouble hearing your intuition, the door is still there. You just have to brush that snow aside so you can get to the door that's next to this window. Look at it from a different perspective. The hanged man, remember that hanged man, he is up there because he wants to be. He climbed up there and he's hanging there and can easily let himself down. Look at it from a different perspective. Figure out what it is that's come up that's causing you to not be able to not just hear your intuition, but to also feel it. Once you do that, the Eight of Wands, it comes quickly. You'll be able to be right back in the swing of things. But first you have to figure out what is your block. And it might be something really simple. Look for that door. It's right there. Just look for it. That's what I got.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you, Deb.
So, okay, Lisa. February is a month of you enjoying what you have, doing things that emotionally fulfill you, that fill you up. That's what's going on for February. It's also, as it relates to your intuition, these are the things that, for your intuition, these are the things that you have always done and have always given you results. So, I mean, keep doing those. Now, this is where it gets a little weird, because in March, we have the Nine of Swords. This is where you are totally overthinking it. You are totally weaving the worst storyline that you could possibly exist. A speck of dust showed up and you're too caught up in that to actually see everything else that's going around. It does suggest that perhaps you could do some journaling to get this out of your head and out of your way. Isn't that something that you said, Deb, about that, once you figure out what the block is?
Yes.
Okay. So, journal a little bit. Get it out of your head, because when you do this, you can't see clearly. You have to keep moving around just to see through the gaps in your fingers. And instead, this is the Nine of Swords. What you dream becomes reality. But then, so in April, we have the Ten of Swords, which is, okay, the worst of it is over. And now you're actually allowing those previous experiences to be imprinted on you. So they're an experience and they're help you who you are, and they can strengthen your connection. Overall, keep in mind, this is a journey. It's a journey. Pack, take notes, write things down. Write things down, get it out of your head, burn it, do something, do whatever you need. But it is an important reminder that this whole process, and to be honest with you, there are 2 9s and a 10. This is good. You're at the ending portion of it. These lessons, and I want to make sure you're hearing this. These lessons are almost done. When you have the 9s, you have to stick with it for a while longer just so that you can do it. It's that idea of, hashtag for entertainment purposes only. I'm not a doctor. I don't even play one on TV. But it's like if you're given a round of antibiotics and you're told to make sure that you finish that round of antibiotics, finish the round of antibiotics. That's what the 9s are. You have to finish them. Because if you don't, then you're going to have to start a whole nother round of antibiotics. So stick with it. Stick with it. Oh, hi, Scott. Hi, Jackie. This is the Out of Hand Tarot deck by Jamie Sawyer.
Oh, and I wanted to mention too, with that 10 of Swords, when you find it, cut it out. Whatever it is,
Oh,
cut
yeah.
that thing out. Whatever's blocking you, cut it out.
Yep.
Mhm.
And that's the other thing to remember with the tens is this. The tens are okay. It's all over. You're just waiting for the next thing to show up. But in the meantime, cut the crap out
Yes.
so it doesn't show back up. So I hope that makes some sense for you, Lisa.
Okay, thank you, Gerald.
You're welcome. Jackie is up really late.
Isn't she? Yeah.
So,
Is that-
Lisa, I hope that made sense.
Yes.
Thank you, thank
I
you.
hope it
Don't forget
helped.
to hit the thumbs up, people, when you come in. Sometimes people forget to hit the thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to these awesome readers.
It also helps if you go back after the show is over and leave a comment under the.
It's true.
The video, yeah,
Yes. It helps the algorithm.
it does.
Jackie is on U.S. time.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Well, it could be. What I'm in Eastern time, so part of the United States. Gerald's on Eastern time too, the same time as
Yep.
me. And Debbie, are you on Central time or Eastern time?
I'm on Central, yes.
I'm Central. Okay.
Automatic writing for starters. That's a great idea.
It is.
Jackie is on U.S. time on the weekends.
On the weekends.
Oh, I actually think, I think automatic writing would be a really powerful thing.
I think so too.
That feels really good. I'm getting tingles. I'm not going to do that.
Lisa has been expressing an interest in automatic writing too.
Yep.
So.
It's wonderful.
There you go. Because if you do things that you enjoy, you're passionate about, it automatically changes your energy, your vibration puts you in a different. It depends what you focus on. What you focus on. If you focus on that thing, and you're getting results like you're getting, and you're tired of it, you change your focus, change the way of doing things, and your intuition is always there, but to be able to use your intuition, you have to calm the mind down, the ego, put the ego aside, put everything that's bothering you, and enjoying every day when you wake up. Be grateful you're breathing. Be grateful you're there. Be grateful for that. That changes everything. Okay, your intuition is always there. You didn't lose it. Nobody loses their intuition. It's always there. It's just that some people don't. I remember when Jesus, I should have listened to my gut feeling and smack. You know what I mean?
Sometimes we get in our own way.
Yeah. So yeah.
I've never done that.
Oh,
I believe that. Well, I believe that.
Oh, here.
Here comes the fan.
I've never done that.
Oh
What?
no, the tiny hands.
Lisa said, I'll jump from writing to crystals and cards, so watch out. Well, great.
There you go. There you go.
Do that. Do it all.
And see how you feel. How it makes you feel when you're doing that. These changes, and see how well you're comfortable with it.
Do what
Just
feels
whatever
right.
you do.
Yeah.
Yes.
Know your limits and purchase responsibly. No need to go out into debt.
Yeah. Do like Gerald. 300 decks.
And do what makes your heart sing.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
Listen to your intuition by exercising your intuition.
Yes.
Of course.
Lisa said, yay, the tiny hands.
The tiny hands. I haven't seen those for a while.
You're welcome, Roxy, or Froxy Roxy. Um, um, Carolyn, you have to close the live chat, and then you can see the place for the thumbs up
Yeah.
on the iPhone. And you don't sound stupid. It's a great
No.
question.
There are no stupid questions.
Nope.
Doopy nope. Okay.
It's-
See, where am I? I'm trying to find out. Oh,
I think we're down to Amanda.
yeah, because we have.
Diana left, and we just finished Lisa.
Okay, and I actually deleted her question, Diane. For some reason, I pressed on the. Okay, Amanda. This is the last one, folks, for tonight. So I would love some cards. Needing strength for next few weeks. Working my last 2 weeks at current job. Oh wow,
Wow. That's exciting, Amanda.
yeah.
Well, the deck I want to use is not near me because the deck that gives me the most encouraging readings is, for some strange reason, the Deviant Moon.
Oh,
And I
did
don't
you
have it near me.
did Rose Blue get their question in?
I don't think so. I don't have it. If you could repeat it,
What was
maybe.
your question?
What was your question, Rose Blue? Can you put it? Type it again
Type it again.
so we can.
Amanda Carroll said, exciting and slightly nerve-wracking.
Oh
And
wow.
I'm going
Oh,
to mute.
if it's well planned, and planned like I mean, like enjoy things you want to enjoy yourself. Take time to enjoy yourself that you couldn't do while you're working. If it's well planned, then it's not nerve wracking. It's freedom to do what you want when you want. Scorpio lady, I didn't see your question either. So because the questions were closed at one time, so maybe that's why the questions were not started up there. So can you repeat your question, Rose Blue? I don't have it, so I can't go back up there. So it's not there.
Amanda, Amanda.
Okay.
So I got the Four of Swords. So this is for you. The next couple of weeks, what you've got is still put effort into what you're doing. Don't overextend yourself because it's basically use the time to get everything in shape for when you leave, because you don't want anybody calling you after you've gone. So I think a reminder is somebody is going to try to get you to do more stuff than what you need to do and what's possible for you to do. Be very clear on what you can do and what you can't do. Because if they want you to do something in 2 weeks' time that is actually a 6-month project, you need to tell them no. And or what you do is you're very clear and say, okay, I have this and this and this already things that I'm working on that I need to finish before I leave. You tell me which of those you want me to not do to finish that other project. Standing up for yourself, yes. And as Ron, you indicated, you need to do some celebrating.
Yeah.
I mean, have some fun. Don't forget to laugh. Be silly. I mean, put a whoopee cushion on somebody's chair and, just make sure that they don't harm themselves. But giggle a lot. Remember, if you're cleaning out your files, then maybe, remember all of the silly stuff that you saved. Overall, this looks like a good thing. We've got the sun is at the end, so it's enlightenment. It's it's you don't know. That's why I'm telling you. It is a card of let's really enjoy what we have, and this is moving on to things that are going to be so much better for you.
It's called freedom to do what you want when you want to,
Yep.
and
Yep.
you choose what you want to do. Nobody else does.
Hmm.
Okay. I just want to say, Scorpio lady, I have your question up there. I took it. Blue Rose, I believe it was Rose Blue. Excuse me, I said backwards. Uh, can you repeat your question in the chat because I know I
Rose,
cannot.
She just did.
You did,
it's
okay.
at 9:50, or
I got
that
it.
would
I
be
got it. I got it.
10:54.
Yeah, my brother Tom has a message for me about. Yeah, I got it. Okay.
You're welcome, Amanda.
Now the questions are closed, please, because we've been here 2.5 hours already. So we have two more up there. Okay, I was Amanda. Like I said, if your retirement is well planned, you're gonna feel free. You know, like freedom. But you don't. I mean, some people they are anxious to be retired and go home, and it depends, on some people. Some people, I've seen some people retire, go to the shopping center and sit there all friggin' day. I can't do that. I got to do something with my life, not sit there and wait, watch people go by. But I've seen some old people do that. They retire, they sit on a friggin' bench, and you got to have it planned. You got to have it well planned, where you put something you love to do. Is it gardening, dancing, whatever makes you feel happy? Surround yourself with that, and now you are in charge of your life. Okay, so 2 more weeks. Yeah,
Oh, you gonna let me go, Ron?
yeah. Just a minute.
You're gonna put her in the hot seat.
For retiring from my restaurants, we'll keep working.
Mhm.
Well, it's time to yeah, it's time to do something that you love to do anyway in your life. So you're at that stage anyway. So go ahead, Deb.
Um, okay, now I understand this card because you said retiring from restaurants. I have worked in restaurants off and on my whole life because it gets in your blood. And so the first card I got was Strange Valentine. Love is strange. And it is strange
Yeah.
that such hard work would be something that you love to do. The Fairy of the Highlands says it's time to be brave. So, just like Gerald said, if they want you to do something that you don't need to be doing because you're leaving, don't do it. Be brave. Stand up and tell them.
Mhm.
Because the storm angel wants you to know that there's a collision of beliefs, styles, attitudes, and energies. They don't want you to go. They want you to stay.
They've got
They
a
want to
they
keep.
got a good thing. Yeah, they
Yes,
want you to stay.
but you need to be the Violet Duchess and tell them you are bored with this and it's time for you to move on. But the big thing is the Eclipse Mermaid is a powerful energy shift. The energy is shifting, and it's time for you to move on to something else, to something new. And when I retired from restaurants, I missed it. But now I know it was for the best because I was getting to the place where I couldn't do it anymore. It's very hard work. So the hours are long. It's thankless. You have to deal with all kinds of people. And it's just a good thing to let it go. If you miss it, go back there and have a meal.
I love it. If you miss it, clear
Yeah,
your own table
yeah,
and eat.
right.
You
Yeah.
know,
And let it
or
go.
if you
Let it go.
genuinely miss it, people are going to hire you back. You know, they're going to hire you. Just
Yeah.
anyhow.
Well, I can talk about that because my mother was actually owned the restaurant, worked in the restaurant, and I tell you that's a lot of work because
Yep.
when she owned the restaurant, sometimes she did the whole thing: cook, serve, go to cash, run like crazy, do this
Yes.
back and forth
Yep.
with
Oh yeah.
pile of plates on her arms, And besides a joke, also there's some clients that during that time I saw it with my own eyes, but uh, pinched her, pinched her behind, and she turned around and let go of the whole spaghetti on top of the guy's head. And I'm like, I mean, I saw that scene, the spaghetti just going down over top. You got, Jesus, I mean, there's all kinds of things that go on in restaurants. So there's some people don't know how to be respectful, and Anyway, it's a lot of work. And when my mother quit having a restaurant, she got hired on other people's restaurants doing the waitress, and all of a sudden at the end when she retired, she was taking me to every freaking restaurant and showing me, oh, did you taste this, taste that? All the foods in the restaurants all over the place. So that's how I remember that. That's when she got sober. I'm talking about because at first, or anyway, that was fun because I got to explore new foods, things I haven't tasted before. So yeah, so I hope that helps. And good luck in your retirement, and enjoy every moment because
Heck, and the fact that she's given 2 weeks notice and
yeah,
is planning on showing up, that's a good thing. So
yeah,
thank you for that.
yeah,
That's huge in the restaurant business.
Oh yeah.
yeah. But so, we got two more. Okay, we'll do. I'll do Rose first and Scorpio Lady after that. Okay, if you don't mind, because Rose was here at first long time ago, when we first started, and she's still here. So, Rose, she wants a message from my brother. My brother Tom has a message from me about mom, dad in Florida. I think FLA is Florida. No,
I believe so.
yeah.
Rose,
Thank you,
could we
John
get a first
Johnson.
name? Could we get
Oh
a
yeah.
first
What?
name of your brother?
So what I'm understanding is that hmm, her parents are in Florida, and they're not around her or something like that. Is that it?
So your brother's not on this plane, and your parents still are in Florida.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Okay. Rose,
And
if you
your
can give us
brother's
clarification and your brother's
first
name.
name would be helpful.
You mean like Tom? My bro Tom?
Yeah. I guess I don't
I
know.
can't read, sorry. You'll know when I'm plugged in, I don't have words. And apparently I can't
I
read
know.
either.
Oh wow. I'm glad you're laughing about that, Deb.
Mhm.
Rose?
Rose Blue, are you still here? can you comment, please? Can you put it in the chat so we can be more precise in our readings? Sometimes it
And
helps.
Tracy Ralph is like going, I didn't want to say anything, but giggles. Tom Cohorst.
Oh, that's your brother's name. Yeah, that's your brother.
Thank you, Rose.
Thank you.
We're not.
All right, so message for you about your mom and dad in Florida. All right, Tom, what do you got? I had to mute there so I could laugh. Oh, and she says, Tom passed. Yes, I call them 2 times a week. How are they doing and really doing 2 different things?
Yeah.
And you're muted, Deb.
Tom has acknowledged that with the moon, that you're looking for the answers. The answers are there, but they're hidden because it's dark, and looking into the water makes it distorted. So they are telling you one thing, but that's not necessarily what's true. The Seven of Cups bears that out. They don't want to burden you.
Yeah, they don't want to make you worry about them. So that's why. Yeah.
They're really mostly okay, the Ace of Cups. There's lots of emotional stuff going on, but the cup is full, even to overflowing, and it's raining. So whatever hardships they're going through, they don't consider them to be that big of a deal, that it's part of just growing older and being in a position that they're in. That the last card I got was a Seven of Wands. So they have the high ground. There is a struggle, but that's part of it. Your brother wants you to know that they're not hiding anything that you need to know. And whatever that they are hiding, it's part of the package. It's just that they have each other and that they are doing as well as they can, and they're happy, and they don't want you to worry about them. That's what I got.
Mm-hmm. Thank you, Deb.
So Deb, I got the 5 of Wands is your brother. So he is actually watching them closely, and if he needs to get your attention, he will totally get your attention for what they say is going on and what's actually going on. He's watching them. He's actually pretty hot, and he will do it very, very quickly. Now, and I don't. Okay, so this other stuff I don't know. I just shut up, Gerald. Just read the damn cards. What they say is going on and what they think is going on. They like each other. I mean, Deb got the Ace of Cups. I got the Two of Cups. If whatever is going on in their mind, they like each other. I mean, no, they like each other. They enjoy spending time with each other, or they're enjoying what's going on. So they're 87 and 83. I
Mhm.
I
mean,
love the Two of Cups in this deck.
I do too.
It's they are part of each other.
Yes, yes. And I think what's so I mean, they're good because they have each other. What else do they need?
Mhm.
I mean, that could be the way they feel about it. And if that's the way they feel about it, okay, then you need to, enjoy seeing that play out. Hang on.
Ice cream coming? It
Those
sounded,
I'm in Texas too.
yeah, but I think they know her well, so they don't want to worry her.
No, they don't want to worry her, and it's just part of the process.
Yeah, but I think what I was feeling at first was that they were enjoying. Oh my God, it's 11:11. I just looked at the clock. It's 11:11. Right on. Uh, they they're enjoying the time they have together right now. They're every moment because
Yeah.
they're very aware of their age, how they feel, what and everything. So that's why they're enjoying every minute, and they don't want to worry you about it.
And I also don't think, this is the 10 of Cups and the 10 of Swords. I'll just say it. They know what's coming,
Yeah,
and they've been married since 1971. They're focused on this.
Yes.
So,
hmm
I mean, picture this, because that's what's going on. And I firmly believe Tom is going to tell you, get your attention when things need to happen, and he's going to do it pretty quickly.
He will.
So
yeah,
he'll do it pretty quickly, and so that, for entertainment purposes only. But this makes me ridiculously happy.
It does me too. That is like my favorite card in that deck.
Yeah, it's an amazing. This is the Santa Muerte. Rose Blue said, "I'm retired, so I have time to go help them and go enjoy them."
yeah.
Enjoy what they're doing, follow them along, go to the restaurants, sit around and read a book on the beach or whatever. But go enjoy, make those memories.
Yes.
So, and you can worry. It's okay to worry. Just don't let that worry prevent you from enjoying being with them
hmm
and them enjoying themselves. So hope that helps, Rose. Thank you.
Yeah, they know that. They actually know that very well. So that's why. Uh, so I hope that answered your question, Rose. Thank you for
Soak up the love, as
yeah,
Amanda said. Heck,
yep.
and soak up the sun, but you're in Texas, so you get sun there too.
It's beautiful to see people at that age uh, together.
Uh, and she
And
said, I know they're happy.
well, there you go. So We have one more question, and that's Scorpio lady. Thank you, Rose, for that question. Scorpio lady. She says, "I'm still here. Can I please get a message for 2023 or get a message from my mom? If you have your mom's name, it would help." So, so sorry for your loss, Caroline. It makes me cry. I lost two husbands. There you go. Yeah. You didn't, people think, I know what you're thinking. I lost this person because the other person is on the other side. Physically, the person's not here anymore, but soul wise and spiritual wise, you're always connected. You didn't lose anybody. It's us that think we're losing these people. So, okay. Yeah.
Is that Candida?
Candida. Yeah.
Candida.
That's a beautiful name, by the way. It's got when you say Candida, it's got a beautiful vibration to it. So
Mm-hmm.
thank you. Anybody ready? Let me know.
I'm looking. I can be ready. I'm looking at 2023.
Okay. There you go.
So, beginning of the year, you're going to be overthinking things, and you're going to be trying to. You have to be careful not to let anybody. I mean, you're going to have to show up and do the hard work, and because you're going to have to make sure that you stay focused on the things that you want to have happen throughout the year. Now, there is so much for you to be grateful for, and I would suggest, okay, that's really clear. If you do not keep a gratitude journal, I would suggest you keeping a gratitude journal, something to collect all of the wonderful memories that you are having, all of the emotional things that bring you joy. This is a card about being joyful and being content with what you have and celebrating that just because you're completely involved with it. And also is this is the Two of Wands. This is an amazing card. And the Two of Wands is the card of you have a lot of creativity and a lot of inspiration to share and do some of that. You don't have to keep it. Um, I mean, look how freaking happy she is.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, come on. I mean, she is. She knows she is all that, and she gets it, and so she's letting her light shine. So perhaps this is the year for your light to shine, Rose. No, not Rose. Sorry, Scorpio.
Scorpio lady.
Scorpio lady. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So let your spark shine, and for your mom, she's okay. She wants you to be okay, which is interesting because this is the 10 of cups. This is the 9 of cups. When you express that joy and you believe it and you feel it, she is as well. So remember, your joys and your celebrations are hers as well. So, all right, that's me.
Thank you, Gerald.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Is that monkey? I heard. I don't know.
I think that was my cat.
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
so he's been making noise too. Scorpio lady, I got the Lover's card. So you have the key to your mother's heart.
Yeah.
She gave you a good foundation. That's the Four of Wands. She had it going on. She knew who she was and what to do. That's the Queen of Swords. That's her.
Mm-hmm.
This is you. You're the Page of Pentacles. She wants you to hang on to what you've got. Make use of it. Do the hard work. Because this cauldron says you have what you need. You just have to work it. So put it in the cauldron, cook it up, make it work. Because she gave you the foundation to do it, and you learned from her. So put it into action and do it. She gave you what you need to take care of yourself.
Mm-hmm.
And that's her message to you.
Yeah.
So thank you. Yep. Oh boy. How did I do that? There we go.
I love that, Deb, especially when you think about when we are happy where we are, it's because they gave us a foundation for that,
Yes.
especially
Yeah.
Mom. And so when you celebrate it and you honor that and you enjoy it fully, they do as well.
Yes.
So
And she's right there with you. All you got to do is think about her.
Yep.
I don't know if that resonated with you, Scorpio lady. I get the feeling that you do have healing energy. I'm sensing you do have healing energy somehow. So,
She said she's working on cooking videos.
oh, there you go. Yeah, she says it does. There you go.
I love me some cooking videos.
Yeah, that would be fun, eh? So there's. It's
Good
funny.
night, Jackie.
I get the feeling your mom is always trying to communicate with you all the time. She's around. So,
Maybe through cooking.
yeah, I believe you. Yeah, I believe you. You can feel it around sometimes, or you get signs about that. So, and she did ask for what about 2023, right? There's two questions, by the way. But 2023, you still have to use your discernment, your empath, uh, your communication. Be aware of it and use your feminine intuition, feminine power. Put it down. I'm tired. I'm getting to the end of the rope because I can feel.
It's only been 3 hours, Ron.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, but I can't do any more like this. 3 hours. 3 hours.
I just want to add that Shelby Lisa said, I used to cook when I was younger, but I got over it. So
I used to cook, but I'm not hungry anymore.
there you go.
There you go.
Yeah, well, I still do some cooking, but I changed my way of eating completely. I hardly eat meat anymore except for chicken, so I got away from that. So,
Hmm.
a lot of veggies, a lot of juicing, a lot of all this stuff, and I'm still here.
There you go.
Yeah, And I was raised on restaurant food. I'm talking about bacon cooked, eggs cooked in bacon grease and everything, the whole thing.
Stop talking about bacon. I want breakfast now.
There you go. There you go. Well, you have to wait your turn tomorrow morning.
Oh
Or
no, if I want something,
yeah, or get your hubby to do it for you. I don't know.
oh wow,
Does he cook?
that's true.
Does he
He
cook?
does.
Okay, there
Yes,
you
he
go.
does.
There you
Yep.
go. So that's it for tonight, folks. I hope you enjoyed and thank you for being here. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up. Don't
Thank you
forget
for
to
coming. Yes. Thank you for
Yes,
your
thank you.
questions.
thank you all for my moderators. Thank you for all your time, and thank you for being here. Uh, okay, anything coming up for you guys? Then
Um, I've got Thursday morning. I have my show, Coffee or Not Talk, with Kate, Dream Detective Kate. And at some point during the week, when I can remember what day it is and schedule it, I have a mediumship show in the evening with Thayer Hutchinson. So she and I will be getting together one day next week. And otherwise, I have emails flying out shortly to ask people to come.
Mhm.
And
I
I
have a
should
deck.
be uploading. Go.
I have a deck casual on Monday at 2 Eastern, and I'm talking about the Spectro Whirl. And then on Tuesday, I have a casual with Mark Spirit Whisperer.
Mhm.
That's
There
going
you
to be
go.
so much fun.
Yeah.
And it's Mark and me. We'll
Yes,
start with that.
it's
And
not Granny Manny and Tarot Sachet.
not yet.
It's not Granny. No.
No, not
Not yet.
Granny.
But then the week after, I actually have Monday and Tuesday, I'm doing Terror the Stashway for doing 2 days of that.
Oh, great.
So, because I'm getting people who are like, finish, Gerald, keep going, keep going. I'm like, okay.
So, any particular subject
On for what? Terror the
for
Stashway?
yes?
I'm going to finish up talking about the majors.
Oh, good,
Okay.
good thinking.
So, and then I've got a conversation about the Claires coming up with
Oh,
Betsy and Chris Yao. We're talking about the Claires. So
that'll be
yeah.
fun.
I do declare.
I do declare, yes.
Yeah.
So
Well, me,
it'll be
I'm
fun.
pretty busy. I got a couple free readings to do in February. I supposed to have Robert the Akashic Records coming back to my channel for the 10th of February. I have next Saturday, probably next Saturday, we'll be doing my birthday celebration
Mm-hmm.
with. It's possible that I might have KD Moonchild come because her birthday's on the 3rd. Mine's on the 6th. Saturday is the 4th. So I'll be inviting people, guests on. So possible Linda G might come for a visit.
Yeah, throw out the big names, Ron.
Yeah, why not?
Well, he did. Purple Elephant Deb H.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I don't have big names,
Well,
but I might. You never know. Stay tuned.
well, you guys can join if you want to join. Just tell me you want to join. Be there. I'll send you the link. There you go. So you're all invited. So anyway, what else have I got? Oh my God, I got a lot of things. Even my own stuff at home.
Are you a guest any place, Ron?
Not that I know of.
Oh, well, we should remedy that.
Yeah. Anyway,
That sounded like a threat. You should remedy that.
That sounded like a warning for somebody, not me.
Somebody. Kathy D is like a name dropping. LOL.
Yeah. Anyway, you guys. Yeah. Anyway,
We've been plugged in for 3 hours. It's
Yes.
I don't mind getting invited. I enjoy getting invited too. Sometimes I like people.
Did he just call me out, Deb?
I think so.
I
Because I had him last week on my show. So.
Yes.
So I know he's not talking to me.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
wow.
the truth tells time. No, but it's really, yeah. Well, I haven't been on your channel since last year. So the year before.
I feel like I'm under the microscope,
Yeah, you are.
He's looking very carefully at me.
Yeah.
We will remedy that, Ron.
Hey, it'll be 2 years in March 6th that I'm on YouTube.
So your channelversary is coming up.
Yeah, that everything's like it's a year of the springtime. And whoa, boy, I got a lot of stuff to deal with. So
that's great.
Anyway, for now, say good night to everybody, and hope take care of yourself and be kind to each other.
Good night, everyone.
Good night.
Oh, sorry. Good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody.